In this video we're going to do a smoked chocolate bread and butter pudding using some brioche and a regular sort of custard mix that we'll make up as well. Let's have a quick look at the ingredients and the gear you'll need. So you'll need about, I'll put the amounts and the ingredients on the text here on the side of the picture, but you'll need about half a kilo of brioche. Sliced or unsliced, doesn't really matter, you're going to cube it up anyway. You'll need some milk, some whole milk, some double cream, some sugar, a tiny little drop of vanilla extract, a bit of butter for the pan, 4 large eggs, 2 large egg yolks, a noisy cat, some dark chocolate. We've got about, this is 65% cocoa chocolate, I think. You'll need a couple of pans to hold the cubed brioche while they smoke, because they're gonna smoke and get toasted first of all, and you'll need a cast iron skillet to actually cook it in when it's ready. So first off, I'm going to cube this, get it in these, and get it in the smoker at about 110, 120 degrees Celsius, so that it smokes. And then we'll come back, I think, after I've got these cubed and smoked and toasted, and we'll make up the custard. Brioche is in the smoker, so that's toasting nicely. I've got a lump of hickory in there to make sure that that's nice and smoky when it's finishing. When that's about halfway through, I'll go and toss those cubes of brioche to make sure they're toasted on each side. But for now, we're going to make the custard. So the milk, the cream. I can hear my arteries hardening as I'm pouring these in. And the sugar. It's a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. You know what? I can't even put all that sugar in. I think psychologically, I just can't put it all in. And then a pinch of salt. And then
put all of it in.
Sorry?
Can you put all of it in?
I'll put all of it in. That's fine. Just feels wrong. There's a lot of sugar. And then we're gonna.
If we're gonna commit to a pudding, you just have to cook it.
You're gonna commit to it, yeah. We don't have to eat it all at once. Okay. I'm just gonna whisk this then until all the sugar is dissolved, and then we will do the next bit with we'll melt the chocolate in, and we'll do the eggs bit. So we'll come back when that's done. This is done now. So I've put half the chocolate in here. So I chopped up the chocolate and put half of that in amongst the cream and sugar and milk. This has got the 4 eggs and 2 egg yolks and the vanilla extract in, and that's been whipped up. Next up is to put that into there gently, nice and slowly, to make it a nice chocolatey custard. And I just wanted to show you this bit here, which is the toasted, I say toasted, it's the best brioche is made with slightly stale stuff. And this gives it a nice, really sort of fairly crispy but smoked brioche. And I've used hickory on that as well today. So it's almost ready to assemble. So I'm going to get on folding this into here. We'll chop the rest of this chocolate and put it over the mix. So we'll come back probably when it's all assembled to see how it looks. So the 4 eggs went into here. We blended them up along with the 2 yolks and the vanilla essence. And then we folded the chocolate. And then we folded the brioche, the toasted smoked brioche, into here as well. So this is the rest of the ingredients. We've got the rest of the chocolate is here. I'm going to put that in a second. I'm going to grease the skillet.
Stop touching stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to grease the skillet with this butter, and then spoon this stuff into here and sprinkle the chocolate on, and then put it in the smoker. So the smoker needs to be about 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll put a little thing here that tells you the Celsius equivalent. So we'll show you a picture quickly of it loaded up, and then we'll put it in the smoker. Is it going?
Yeah.
It's assembled.
Woo.
Let's take a look. That's all the ingredients in there, and it is about ready to go. So I'm going to wait until the grill is at a sufficient temperature. Then I'm going to bung a couple of lumps of hickory on there to make sure we can keep the smoking thing going through this. And then it's going to be going until the chocolate and the bread is kind of toasty and the custard is set. So I'll show you when it's done. The pudding's ready. Let's have a quick look at it, see how it looks. It looks
great.
Looks really, really nice. So we're going to sit this and let it cool down for a little while, and I'm going to serve it with some vanilla ice cream, and then we're going to probably have a little sleepy.
I hope we're going to have some savoury first.
Yeah, we're going to have some savoury first. We're going to have some lamb first. That's a different video. But yeah, have a look. That looks very nice. That's the smoked brioche, and that's been in a smoked environment while it's cooked. And you can see it's come away from the side of the pan, and that looks about right. So, oh, there's another reminder. So we'll have some of this, and we'll see you next weekend.